Just to start off the video, I want to say like I'm doing much better. I'm feeling much better, and I'm currently improvising new techniques on recording these kinds of videos, like constantly trying to improve the quality and everything. So let's get into the video, huh? I want to talk about sugar daddies. I know this topic has been spoken about way too much, but I also want to get my word in. This whole situation with them is rather difficult. Some say it's necessary and some say it's utter complete bullshit. I personally think it's something relatively close to extortion. Maybe even pedophilia, because like in the end, what's happening? Old dudes who want to get their dicks wet pay younger girls to have sex with them. That's about it. And this situation really needs to be paid attention to and actually made illegal. Why? Because then we won't also have such issues with how you could say, kids running off to different countries and never coming back because they get sold into questionable actions and everything. And this has happened way too many times that there's been offers of such things happening to girls, like, oh, come fly to my country, right? Like, I'll spoil the shit out of you. You're like, I'll pay for your tickets, or you pay for the tickets. It depends on the situation. But in the end, what happens? There are some other cases where, they come back. But for the most part, it's like this, that it's basically prostitution, but on a different kind of level, unobtainable kind of urges get satisfied with promises of being spoiled. Maybe the financial situation ain't that good for that person. They like, yeah, I can do this. Like, he's gonna buy me this and that and this and that. All I have to do is give sugar to him, First of all, if any of you who actually do this, get your shit together. Like, that's not how you do things in life. You have to work. You actually have to do shit to make your money, not just sleep with random people, because like, this shit's getting out of hand. You see kids, literal fucking kids, on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, and wherever the fuck not. Me personally, I haven't encountered it that much because I don't follow such people nor activities, but it's still there. Like, you see posts with like hashtags like, I need this, I need that, but like, input the sugar parent the person wants, right? Twitter's full of those. Most of the people on Twitter, though, are scams. Because like, those accounts get made like a couple days beforehand. They look unmasked and they, try to do the gift card scams, which is another thing, which I can go into detail a bit later. But definitely this whole area is so shady and suspicious, and I don't understand how people have not caught on to this, how people are still willing to accept this as a proper. First of all, if people do not learn the fact that like, money don't come that easy, like, you could offer your ass up to anybody and they'll pay you, I don't know, 200, 300, 500, 1,000, 2 or 5, just for like that one night or whatever the fuck, a week, right? In the end, that's all they're gonna know what to do. And once again, are gonna have very unreal expectations of life and things, how they go. I'd say it's happening more often than not. And well, okay, dudes also do that. Like, dudes go for dudes and shit, but like, there's way too many situations where like, also relationships are falling apart because of this. Because like, I don't know what the main issue at the stem is, so who am I to judge? But I can surely say, like, this whole sugar thing, like, if it's acceptable ages and everything, like 18 and up, of course, then that should be done when you're single and not in a relationship, because that, first of all, ruins the relationship and ruins the trust factor for the other person and just destroys them overall. Because, like, in the end, the partner there doesn't entirely even belong into the relationship. It's like, from one side it's an open relationship, but from the other partner's side it's not, and it's very damaging to the person and overall their mental state. I'd say y'all need to quit with this. Like, I know this don't work like that if I say just like quit it, but like, to those who actually do this and are viewing this and overall just listening to this in the background, I can tell you this, just seed of thought, you know. You can speculate all you want further, but imagine the damage you do to your partner or whatever. Like, it could be boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, husband, wife, or just, you know, on the talking phase or whatever. Imagine what it does to the person, what thoughts he thinks if he knows about this, that technically in a faithful relationship, what he thinks you, let's say, are doing these things with sugar parents and whatever, that person, there's no respect left after a while. All they're gonna think that you're in it for money. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're doing it for some other personal gain. But in the end, nobody's gonna respect you. Everyone is gonna think that you're just something you can buy. Everybody's gonna think that all you're going after is some wad of cash, maybe nice things added as a bonus, and that's about it. And I personally cannot say this enough also to, like, all the dudes who listen to this, like, if you see that your partner is doing this, like, fucking leave. Fucking leave. There's nothing to save, and don't even try to have the nerve to say, like, oh, but I care about this person. No, just fucking leave. That person's not gonna be faithful. They're not gonna do you any good. And they're certainly not gonna care how you feel about this whole thing. They're gonna make 101 argument, why is this doing any good, and try to buy you off with money. And why am I saying this? Well, I've been in this situation myself, and I can speak a lot from personal experience about it. And I can surely tell you, yeah, the money income tends to be good, especially if it's more masked and everything. Sometimes a bit more open. At first it's very nice, but in the end you start to feel the void, for the reason that why you actually went into a relationship, right? Like, so it feels special between you and your partner, not you, your partner, and God knows how many dudes waiting in line, basically, and paying up for everything, right? And if you and your other half are sharing, like, intimate photos, then you realize that you won't be receiving those, like, you won't be the only one receiving those. Those, God knows how many dudes, gals, or whatever the fuck, you know, is paying. They're gonna receive it, and the same goes with OnlyFans. Like, shit, if you see a person with an OnlyFans, fucking leave. If they try to enter the dating business, they're just gonna use you for your what you can provide for them in content, basically. So leave. Anyone who has to do with this type of industry, like OnlyFans and sugar parents, it's not worth it. Let them do it. Let them ruin themselves and everything, and in the end they'll realize that there's gonna be nobody who wants them anymore, so they can still go to the streets and continue selling themselves. Because all these people who put up a face, or overall make them look nice in the public, and then just get it sold, it's a fucking waste. And hopefully you all understand this as well, and hopefully you're, smarter than most. I think you are. You have stuck around with me, my content, for a while now. So, yeah. Thank you for watching and bearing what I had to say. It just kind of had built up, and I thought, why not use my channel to express my thoughts, especially about something like this. And yeah, see you guys in the next one.